everybody, welcome back to Naked on Europa, or should I say Naked on Mars, because yeah, we've made it down all the way from up there somewhere. Yes, all the way up there on Europa. We've made it down onto Mars, and a little disclaimer here, the strange sights that we were seeing from Europa, the shadowing on the craters and things, was a graphics setting. I had everything on high because I wanted the best possible graphics, and when I got here, things were not good. So I had to reduce all the texture graphics settings to get rid of the stupid artifacts in the shadows and things. That seems to be a Space Engineers thing. So anyway, moving on. We are here. I've started laying out some stuff, as you can see. Just put a load of steel plates down and let me get down off here. One thing that I hadn't really accounted for, should have done but didn't, gravity. The gravity down here is so much higher. Obviously with no jetpack makes everything more difficult. So I wanted to go with solar panels for here, and I've started laying those out, as you can see. I did bring a little bit of stuff with me, but I really badly anticipated how much stuff I was going to need. And the other bad decision I think I made was the miner ship. As you saw, I did a little scouting trip to find some deposits and things, and well, hydrogen doesn't last very long. So that's landfall over there, 1.5 kilometers away. I have moved, as you can see, a little bit. I found this location here, and this thing. This location is, it's close enough to the ice and things over by landfall there, but I did find this iron, nickel, and cobalt deposit just over the hill there. But as you can see, there's not really any flat land over there. Everything's on a wonk. So I wanted to build right on top of the mine, but that just wasn't going to happen. So I picked this area here. It's kind of flat-ish. I've just laid some half blocks down to connect these two together, and I had to dig this bit out because it wouldn't connect. So that's what we're doing today. I'm running out of stuff. That's the other problem. You can see, yeah, I've been dumping a little bit of stone and things in here. But yeah, you can see that we brought, I think it was 20 or 25k of iron with us, and we're already over halfway through. Made some steel plates, but it's not going to last very long once I start welding all this lot up. So I thought what I would do at the moment is try and get the power sorted out, but just before I do that, I want to try and make sure we've got some sort of form of storage. Yeah, I had to put the battery on. So I'm thinking if I put a refinery in and then an assembler through the gap, hoping we can get a storage in somewhere along here, maybe. Let's get some of this welded up first. So gonna have to be there, I think. And just do it like that. And I've had to redo all my toolbar for reasons. So yeah, I haven't got anything set up on here anymore. So I think that one was probably, because that's the assembler block, that's got assemblers in with it. And then we want the refinery. And I think we're going to go with industrial, just for reasons. So we can put that on there. It's kind of got some awkward connectors on it, hasn't it? Yeah, so the only two are the back two on the bottom. That's that there, and then I'm going to leave a gap, and I think we'll put an assembler in here. We'll go for the fancy one because we can. Go in there, and then we can pipe out of that down into the floor here. Oh, no, that. If we bring out maybe a conveyor junction there in case we want to pipe off it. Yeah. Oh, we need some stuff. And then I'm going to put these in as part of our floor. So we've got just a couple of those there. Yeah, I think that'll work. That comes out of there. I'm wondering if I should leave another gap, but I don't think we'll need it. But we will need some interior plates, won't we? So let me just weld up some of this. Okay, get some stuff. So, going to need enough for a couple of those, and only one of those, probably one of those, large industrial cargo, I think. Can't see where I'm going. Nope, one, that one. Now, the question is, which way round? I think putting a connector on the top is going to be more useful than having one on the side. And I think we'll do it that way. And have we got enough stuff to build in? Almost. The answer? So, should be able to make grids. Steel plates on us. So, solar panels are the next thing. Now, the reason I've done the solar panels like this, well, two reasons really. Obviously, I don't have a jetpack, so I need to be able to build the solar panels, and this seemed like an appropriate way of doing it. So we're going to use Izzy's script. I know you can use, is it the turret controller that will follow the sun? But I'm a bit worried. The sun rises over there, goes across and sets over there. So we're pretty close to the pole here, and we're not going to get much sun. So I don't think I can rely just on solar. So I've got quite a lot of solar panels, and I want to perhaps be able to add more, so hence the very, very, very tall tower. But the other thing is, if we do get attacked, I kind of want to be able to lower it in order to do repairs. So it kind of made sense to, for that reason, keep it kind of as low as I could, or as ability to do that. And 32 is Really got on these things. That one in as well. Sorry, minus 32 I should say. There we go. So,
energy low.
yes, that's the other thing. Keep running out of energy, and the only way I've got of getting it at the moment is back in the ship. Which is a bit of a nuisance. There we go. Right, the grids. Okay, so at least we have got some kind of storage now, which is a benefit, especially when we get the refinery up and going. But I think first we need to concentrate on power, and that sun is setting fast. So give me a second to weld up what we've got. Take some steel plates. And what else have we got? Not much. We're going to need all of those, maybe some of those, probably some of those, and definitely all of those. So let's make a load more of those. Don't know if we're going to have enough stuff to make all of that. That should be okay because it doesn't use iron. Anything that requires iron, I think we're going to be needing to do some mining. Just while I think about it. Because that's a pain in the butt having to jump over that all the time. Yeah, so we've got 4 on each side. Oh, I've already done some of these. Oop. It's so much easier with an elite welder. Right, so we're going to need a load of construction components, girders and computers. Yeah, I think I severely underestimated the amount of iron that would be required. Just do okay, I think. Let's put these things back. We only have 50 girders, we don't have any more construction components. Start with that lot. Oh, the reason I've put the programmable block on there, just in case you were wondering, I'm not sure whether it'll work across a subgrid. So if I put it on the base over there, not sure. You might be able to do it if you reconfigure it a bit. But I didn't want to take that chance, so we figured if we can get it working at a later date on the base, then I will move it. And then I think that's a lot. No computers, we can put those in. Yeah, this jumping around is a bit of a nuisance. It'd be nice to have our jetpack fixed. But that's not going to happen anytime soon. Right, so some more of those. Those back now. And are you actually producing any? It's back for a minute. I'd rather have these. Or fill up with those. And that gets us going. I think by the time we finish this, that sun is going to be down. Way. Good as, huh? More iron. And more solar cells. Out. More of those. We probably need more of those as well. Some of those, and we don't have any more girders. Kind of want to desperately get some solar coming in, otherwise that battery's going to die. Oh, all we can carry. Great. But I think we're going to be too late. Right, let's see what we can complete over here. Bulletproof glass, that's fine. Not worried about that. So that's solar cells and girders. Just check in case we need any more construction. We do. Oh, made it. Right, I think we can swap you over now. Take those, and those. And we do have some bulletproof glass. That's worth chucking on. See how we get on with that. Okay, so to bring back more than we actually need.
Energy low.
big one. Smuggler. As I suspected, a lot more air traffic going on down here. Some energy while that's building that. Close enough, so I'll just let it do it. Oh, I'll just let you know, by the way, I've switched the thrusters off. Not because I'm convinced they use hydrogen when it's parked, but because we're making a heck of a racket. So I'm sort of sitting there in the cockpit making plans for how I was going to do this, and I couldn't hear myself think. So yeah, that's why they're switched off. Okay, so anything more on this side? I think we're good on this side. Yes. That one. I think it's probably just glass. Yeah, so 2. That's 100, that's 100. Not too worried about the glass, but we might as well do it. It's only silicon, I think. Gives it that little bit of extra protection if it does get shot by someone. Some nasty attacker. Yeah, it's only silicon. We did bring quite a lot of that, I think. Alright, let's just go and get this and we'll see if we can get this up and erected. But yeah, I think we've lost the time for the sun. Alright, where were they? That one. That one. There we go. Yeah, so that's all good. I'm going to take this off. Is anything fouling? And now it's fingers crossed time. So first that, just as the sun goes over the horizon. That's brilliant. Okay, so let me lock that. And now I can't reach that. Oh, come on, you can do it. Yes. Okay, so we're going to call this maybe solar. Oh, that'll do for that. We've got rotors. That's going to be our azimuth. Those will be elevation 1. Elevation 2. Group them all. Rotors. Then this one. Nope, that's not what I want to do. It's edit. And we want to put the cell alignment. Code And just thought of something. Switch that off for a second. Solar rotors. I want them locked. Okay, switch that back on. Warning. Yeah, seeing any errors there now. And it is moving. Slowly. Come on, you can do it. Need some sunshine. So, where are we with this? Fully recharged in 1 hour. Well, that's because we're not doing anything. But we are getting solar. Just for some reason it's putting the back of the panels. I kind of had this as the front, but it doesn't. It really doesn't matter. So, yeah, the rest is going to be pretty much in the dark, I fear. Right, let me get a little bit more of this laid out. We need to connect those two. That's all connected to there. And we want some kind of a respawn point. And we're going to need more resources. So, at the moment, the only supply of hydrogen I have is this ship. And we're getting through it. Even just scouting out for stuff. Oh, that's the engine. Hang on a second. Tanks those, yeah. So 78%, which is okay. I mean, that's plenty of hydrogen. But I need to use that hydrogen in order to get more ice, which is kind of over there. And I'm not sure that ship is going to make it, honestly. Even just pottering around here. Well, we need to go and get some iron anyway, so let's do that and you'll see for yourself. This is not the best ship. Now, I can add some atmospheric thrusters to it. Just bolt them on the outside or something. But, yeah, it's not ideal. So I've refilled this one. We're not on stockpile. We are on charge. Take it off charge. And don't forget the inertial dampeners. And let's just go grab some of this. Now my initial thought was ore detector. Yeah, my initial thought was to build on the top and drill down to the iron, but it is actually quite deep. You can find it. Yeah, down there. So the original plan I had was I would drill down to the iron and we would process the stone as I went. But can't really do that. So let me switch the ejector on. And the reason I can't really do that is because processing the stone means I'm going backwards and forwards just to get stone, whereas 20 meters away is iron. So it makes more sense to actually just drill in until we get the iron out. It's a better use of the limited hydrogen that we have. A little bit of a runoff here. there yet? My lights. Yeah, just. Yeah, so the other problem with the gravity, which you'll see in a minute, it doesn't take very long for this ship to be overloaded beyond what its thrusters can achieve. So just having to be a bit careful here. Now on Europa we were able to fill completely and fill the drills in the top left. Not so much here. Just get rid of some of this stone. So I'm still able to go up at the moment, but as soon as the cargo gets full, I need to seriously consider going back and emptying. And also, if you notice the hydrogen, it's dropping faster than I would like. Yeah, so once you go down, oh, stop. Once you start going down, it's very difficult to stop going down. Okay, so we're showing us cargo is full. And if I just come around here. So yeah, I can still climb. I've got to kind of go forwards and up. But yeah, that's a struggle. So what I'm getting at essentially is we need an atmospheric miner. And we left one up there on Europa. So yeah, bad decisions were made. Right, gotta be careful here now because if I come down too fast, we're gonna destroy everything. Tap down very gently. Once it goes, it goes. There's no getting around that. Yep. And we can let that process. I'll actually switch our batteries on to recharge, even though they're 99%. And then what we will do, you see we were down to 39% hydrogen just from one run. That's not really good enough. So I'm going to stockpile that again, and we'll maybe do another run. Perhaps I'll get some ice, but this ship I think is probably either going to have to be heavily modified for atmosphere, or we're going to need to do something else. build something a little bit more appropriate for the environment maybe. Let's see. Right, so I think I can switch the thrusters off on that. We can certainly switch the lights off on that, and just leave that to do its thing. Gosh, there's a lot of traffic around. IMDC, lots of IMDC. Okay, so a little bit more steel plates. Chuck that in there. And I think what I'm going to do is carry on with the layout of this, but I'm going to get some of the, at least the outer walls welded up. think I might need to come out one more because there's a connection point on there. But we'll see. Trying to give myself plenty of room, but the ground is actually sloping away this corner quite a long way. So yeah, need to get those welded up, fill in the gap in the middle. I'll weld some of the floor up and things. I won't bore you with all of that. But yeah, I'll bring you back in a little bit.
What the heck are you trying to do?
I can't get this bloody drawer to open.
Oh, that's been broke for ages.
Oh, I give up.
Besides, you don't need more chocolate.
You can talk. You barely fit in that suit.
I don't eat that much.
Ha ha ha.
It's lunchtime. I'm hungry.
Hey, Darren.
What are you two arguing about this time?
Susie here thinks I eat too much.
Yeah, like she doesn't head straight for the chocolate drawer, huh?
I do not.
My point exactly.
Is it Pick on Susie Day?
She's saying me eating is the reason I run out of fuel all the time.
You mean it isn't?
They're short-range fighters. We all run out sometimes.
Boss is coming. Better get seated.
Right, settle down and pay attention. There's no easy way to put this. We're running out of everything. We're getting low on fuel, and you three spout so much hot air we're running out of oxygen. Things have got so bad I've even had to glue the chocolate drawer shut. Susie, I'm looking at you. After our last little acquisition was taken from us due to your stupidity. Honestly, who would leave them out in the open? We have hangars, you know. We badly need to score big. In front of you, you see a Cerebus cargo transport. She's a beast of a ship believed to be carrying a huge amount of hydrogen and some uranium. We need them both. Defensive capabilities in atmosphere are minimal. Some gets all round, but vulnerable from the rear. In space, we'd have problems catching up, but in atmosphere, she's limited to 35 meters per second. My contacts tell me that one is scheduled to pass close to us this afternoon, and I want it. This is too good an opportunity to miss. So, here's the plan. Susie and Dwayne, you will take out any defensive turrets. Keep your fire contained, though. This ship will be full of hydrogen, and we don't want it blowing up. Darren, you're with me. We need to take out the rear thrusters and some lower ones. Just enough to bring her down gently. Don't get carried away. As soon as she starts sinking, we all back off. Once she's down, you three secure the ship and I'll come back to base to pick up our transport. By the time I get back to you, you should have the ship secure and be waiting for me. Oh, and this time, no screw-ups, right? We need this cargo. Okay, get yourselves ready. We leave immediately.
Nice job, team. Get the ship secured. I'll be back with the cargo ship.
You better go check on Dwayne.
Dwayne, what you're doing?
I think the door's jammed. It won't open, so
You do realize this ship is full of hydrogen, right?
it'll be alright. Just make a small hole.
Get it out of here now.
Bit late, I already set the timer.
What? Jeez. Run.
Oh,
What's going on? We under attack.
Dwayne's only gone. Placed an explosive barrel by the...
You did what?
just trying to get the door open. Oh,
You bloody idiot, Dwayne. I'm not taking the blame for this. What the...
Well, at least you got some uranium. Dwayne,
I think
you better figure
Not
out
my
what you're
fault.
going to tell Nomad.
oh, it'll be alright. And some ice.
Oh boy, he's going to be mad.
Perhaps one of you could explain.
Can't blame me.
What the hell happened here?
Wasn't
Wasn't
me.
me.
Ask these two.
Well, must have had some kind of self-destruct.
How is it you idiots seem to be so capable of turning every success into a complete disaster?
Well, welcome back. So, one thing I did not take into account when building the solar tower, storms. Yeah. We do not have storms on Europa. But Mars, on the other hand, is a different story. So I'm having to, well, I'm not having to take shelter. I am taking shelter from the storm because this is a nasty storm. I'm actually just waiting for some components to build. Because I need some more girders and more steel plates. And all that'll have to do for now. Yeah, that's one heck of a storm. So, I mean, I'm safe enough in my spacesuit, fortunately. Let me show you what I've been working on. We've got all of this built up and ready. I've put a sorter in here, which will drain everything from our landing pad. So the plan is to build a atmospheric. Yeah, that's some atmosphere. An atmospheric ship. And it's going to be semi-autonomous. Now, I can't actually do the mining autonomously. Yeah, I could use like PAM script or something. But I figured, stuff. I figured the best thing to do was just to kind of make a drone that I can pilot. And then when I want to do a mining trip, I can just set the drone to automatically return to base, offload, and then go back to wherever it is I happen to be mining. Well, at least that's the plan. And what do we need for these anyway? All steel tubes. Okay. Yeah, so that's what I'm working on at the moment. This is just a little landing pad for them. And obviously I need somewhere to build them as well, so I could do that on here. The sorter is to make sure that if a drone does come back to deposit ores, that those ores do actually get dropped, do actually get sucked out before the drone returns to me. So that's that. I might put a catwalk over this at some point, because I can't get components out of here because of the sorter. So yeah, there's that. Let me get these finished off, small steel tubes, and well, for this storm to go, I guess. Okay, welcome back again. So, I've kind of finished the landing pad. I'm happy with that. Kind of just flared it out a little bit. I could have also flared the bottom ones, I suppose, and make a bit more hands off the ground. We maybe do that afterwards. But I just wanted to show you how far it got. So the storm, as you can see, finally cleared. I'm happy with that. That's just essentially it's a drone dock, but obviously I'm going to have to be able to fly them to do the actual mining. So we're going to see how that gets on. So yeah, let me just quickly show you this little bit here. Not 100% convinced I'm sticking with it. So what I've done is I've just used a passage here so that I've still got access to the sorter should I need it, and then a double door here. Now I'm not very happy with that because the idea of a double door is an airlock, and there's no way to make that into an airlock, so I will be changing that. I'm going to maybe put this door here, and that will leave a free block to put our depressurize fan in the bottom, but that'll all need piping up and things anyway, so I'm going to leave that for now. Not too worried about it. It's gone very dark. You can see the sun is on the very far side of the planet at the moment, so I have to use my lights, which means my power very quickly. But I thought I'd give that a try because coming out of a door into a wall is obviously difficult, but by putting a window there, that allows you to transition between the two. Battery wise, we're not doing terribly well. Depleted in 5 days, but that's because I'm not using anything. And I can't use the miner ship to dock. Well, I suppose I could, but to dock here because it wouldn't be able to refuel. So that's a bit of a pain. So what we really need is an atmospheric miner, and obviously all my components are on here, which means running backwards and forwards. Don't really want to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and get a load of iron and try and drop it over there so that can start processing, and we can make some components from there, and I'll transfer some ingots, you know, just for the other stuff, cobalt and things for now. So let's see if we can manage to do that without running out of hydrogen. Oh, nearly had it. Come on, there we go. Right, so thrusters on, off charge. Let's have some lighting. And I have actually put on here the ability to turn off the backlights because that red when you're mining is pretty obnoxious. Pretty, but obnoxious. So that's that. Okay, let's go find some iron. I think I'm also going to turn off that Nomad base ops thing because I'm not going to need that for a little while. Get ourselves sorted first. There's my hole. There's my hole. Where's the iron? You stole my iron? Those lights are bright. There's the iron. So that's one of the problems I was saying about I was having with the textures. Prefer to, when I can, when my PC holds up, I prefer to use highest settings I can. But in this case, I just got all those strange artifacts. So I've had to turn them down, which means we have things like that. Wow, we really not pick up much stone there. Okay. Then, oh, you see we're sinking. Yeah. Oh, don't sink. Sink. Oh, that's... I went just a little bit too far then, and that's the result. Oh, we're sinking. See if we can nurse her back. Keep the nose up. Oh, there's the base. There's the base. Stay flat and level. Ejectors off. Yep, she sinks fast. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, heck. Yeah. Should have not maybe picked up a full cargo load. Not sure what we lost there. Sure, it wasn't very important. I think what I'll do is I'll just stop here. Have we still got a connector? No, we have not. Okay. That's a nuisance. No idea what bits fell off. Just the bottom trim, I think, or one thruster. Maybe. Yeah, push thruster. And the connector. Okay. We even get at the cargo? Not without the connector. Okay. Bear with me. Few repairs are required. Not sure why I'm carrying all of that, but apparently I'm carrying all of that. Actually have a way of getting up here without cheating. Well, not
Fuel critical.
not really cheating, it's just... Really? I thought we could access that through there. Okay. Go this way then. Yeah, so maybe we do need some steps up from this side as well. Something to think about. Do anything about it at the moment? I've got a full inventory. Perhaps here. Where did I put those? There you are. Nope, nope. That's the fella. And I don't think I have the necessary for here. On there. No. Yeah, cargo access, that's the other thing, isn't it? Yeah, so we only have iron here, so we're not going to be able to make anything that's not iron based yet. There we go. Now at least we have access. Yeah, I think we got to load in the drills, because it's still filling up the connector. That was the problem. I'm surprised I can't access that. Let's just see if we can...
Inventory full.
Yes, I know. So once I'm finished messing around, we can redo that, because I only need the connector to be able to connect. I don't need cargo access from there under normal conditions. Right. Have we done enough? Oh, just... Yep, that's heavy. Oops, too far. Blonk. Hopefully that should all get sucked out. Seems to be taking its time, doesn't it? Okay, we've got 34% hydrogen left, so I think I'm going to go and redock. Yeah, we need to fill the hydrogen up. Or do we? Are we going to be using this? I don't think we're going to be using this ship here. Not unless we heavily modify it anyway. No, let's just go park her up out of the way somewhere. It's a shame. It's a good miner ship, but not really suitable for this environment. Dampers off. Switch the ship off. Yeah, real shame. Hoping that would have been a saving grace here. Right, let's get some stuff. Not worried about iron. And we're getting low on silicon, aren't we? That. That's all I can carry. Should be in there for now. close enough. Don't think that in there. Need that in there. I'll take all of that. Oh, missed. Right, so we've got all the stuff we need to make things. We're just not being very efficient because I haven't got any mods or anything on here. Let's change this around. There's no point in doing the rest of the base and making it airtight if we don't actually have an airlock. So we can stick that there. That out of there. Find a vent. Where is it? There. Oh. So then here, kind of be nice to have a light. If I do that, I can't put a light above it. So, what else have we got? There's a lighted passageway, but it's only a straight one. Use one of those, perhaps? I could turn one of these on its side. That would kind of work. Turn it down like that. Kind of looks a bit weird, but got those in the ship. Nope. Right, yeah, that's right. Then we can put in an inset light above it. Can't do my sensor now, can I? Do I need a sensor? Yeah, we need a sensor to shut the doors. Okay, that's not going to work. Gonna have to just put a plate up the outside, I think. Oh, okay. Alright, we're getting there slowly. Okay, so that's our little way out to the drone dock. And now it's just a case of building up walls and windows. There. Set light. That way. Actually, I'll just leave it at that for now. Oops. Okay, so that's a start. Access to everything. Need to just build up these walls to give our stuff some protection. Yeah, just get some steel. Or not. And all of this is liable to change, but just getting some sort of some kind of something down at the moment. Pop that one off. And should really do that one as well, lest we forget. Screwed myself, haven't I? Access the inventory from here, yeah. So could you make me, please, a lot of steel plates, because I'm fed up at running out, and while you're at it, maybe a couple of thousand of those, a couple of thousand of those, and a couple of hundred of those. Anything that uses iron, basically. Do those as well, just in case. Not sure what we're going to do with the mods on here. I'm hoping to be not worried about power. Certainly on this thing, I think I'm going to use speed. But on the refinery, do we want speed or power? It's probably going to be chugging away quite a lot. I'm thinking 2 of each, just simply
Energy low.
reasons. I was getting to those now, aren't I? Right, let's get those built. Come on. Right, better go and get some energies. I'm going to get these welded up. And hopefully by then it'll be morning. And we can get on with building some kind of an atmospheric miner. Okay, so I got a load of the wall built up. All the mods are finished. And I've piped in the vent just using these armoured conveyors. So that's piped into that. So that's all good to go. We need a sensor up there. And morning seems to be taking a very, very long time to come. So I'm going to make a start on some kind of a miner. And line that up somehow. Yeah, that'll do. So get this welded up. We can lock it down. Now, I think... hang on, get rid of some stuff. Oh. Just to make sure I can pick it all up. We've got small steel tubes somewhere. Yeah, I think I want to be able to have this miner, maybe have two of them. So I fly out to a deposit and then find somewhere convenient for the drone to wait. Then I do the mining. There should be a second drone waiting while I'm mining. So once that one's complete, then I can hit a button. It will fly back here, offload, fly back and park where the one that's already there is parked. But I'll already be using that for mining again. So that's my plan. I don't know if it's going to work. Pop that down. Now, because we have fairly specific requirements for this, it's going to take a little bit of thinking about. But essentially, I don't need components to be able to transfer here. I only need ore. For that I can use these little side connectors. So what we're going to do is, if I can find it, I'm going to have some of those. So we want the recorder. Shall we get this the right way round? That's right. Okay, so because we've got a dock here, I need the recorder to be accurate, but I also need it to position the other end. So I'm going to put this one in the middle, this one just behind it. That should be close enough. Doesn't have to be exact when it gets to the other end, it's just going to be parking up. And then we need a move. Again, this one's specific
Energy
orientation. So that's a move. Now, we're probably not going to need a basic task, but it depends how far away the deposit is. Because I'm going to be using the recorders at very slow speed, which that move will dictate. Then we're also going to need, get on the top of it, we're also going to need a faster move with collision on. Get on there. Oh, put that up now. Right. Yeah, so we're going to have a faster move there than a basic task. Do it. Don't think it matters which way around these are. This is just a task one, so that'll be fine. So that's just in case I need it. So I'm going to get those welded up, name them so that we know exactly what their position is. And then we'll add some event controllers and some timers in there, because you always need them. Okay, start making those. I'm still manufacturing mass quantities of all of this sort of thing. So drop those at the end. We've probably got enough interior plates now. Yeah, so we can let that build. Let's go and get some energy. Maybe just put a chair down over there so that I can grab energy without having to run all the way back to the ship. The ramp, there we go. That'll be detectors or something. Okay, so this is the important one. I'm going to call that dock. And something I like to do with all AI stuff is anything AI related, I put a -AI, because obviously just type AI, it could be stairs or repair or anything. So by putting a minus in front of it, make sure if I need to do a quick search to find stuff, obviously you can just type -AI in the search and it comes up. So this one is going to be, I don't think we can change it in here. No, that's fine. And then this one is less important. So this one's going to be, just got it go mine. Not exactly sure how that's going to work yet. But so this flight move, this is going to be our really slow one that can dock. So minimum altitude, I think probably we get away with 15. We're going to certainly turn the angle down because we don't want it coming into dock at a major sort of tilted angle. And precision mode will be on, collision will be off. And I think that's all we need for now. Align to gravity is on. So this one is dock. And then this one is, we'll call it cruise. So for cruise we want collision on, precision we don't care about, speed limit we're going to increase something a little bit more reasonable. See that? And if we're cruising we want it to do it sort of away from the ground, so maybe 75 meters, something like that. Gravity is on and we might be carrying a heavy load, so we're going to turn this down. Sure, we keep powerful thrusters underneath us. Okay, and then this one is, oops, that. Build vision has crashed. Alright, we can do that one afterwards, not too worried about that. Yeah, so we now just need a whole heap of various timers. A remote control might be a good idea, just in case, well, it gets lost somewhere. So we'll just stick one of those on there. Come back to the cameras later. I don't think we need a programmable block, but I think we will need some event controllers, so the batteries get low, for instance, we want it to come and stay while it recharges. I think I'll stick those on afterwards because it's kind of handy to be able to see those from somewhere else. So, timer box. Now, from past experience, you can never have too many of these. So, I think if I do 4 on each side, then maybe we'll program a block. Don't think so. Yeah, or maybe just stick these in here so that we don't forget to put them on. Alright, let's weld all that lot up. Okay, so one of the main criterias for this ship is cargo. We obviously need to be able to carry a decent amount of cargo. What the hell was that? So, oh, lightning! I'd forgotten about lightning. Oh god. Something else to worry about. Alright. Yeah, cargo, that's going to be quite important. But I'm thinking, because we're going to use these as effectively drones... Yeah, that's a bit too low, isn't it? I don't think we need to worry too much about having a huge amount of cargo on board. So, let's fill that one in there. And... maybe that one in there. So if I turn those around, we can connect to that underneath. The 2 cargo containers themselves. Wow. Yeah, the 2 cargo containers themselves don't need to be connected together if I pipe them underneath. So I think that could work. Should really also... Don't you dare hit my refinery. Should have also done this in a different colour, but we can change that afterwards. So I'm building as I go, because this is quite a specific build, and I haven't done any to practice. So you're seeing it as my brain calculates the complexities of what it is we're trying to do. Alright. So... oh, we'll go away. Something else I learnt a while ago with these where you're using a lot of automation and timers and that sort of thing, you want to recharge your main batteries, it's a good idea to have a couple of small batteries that never get recharged. Now I know that sounds silly, but in normal flight, when you've got bigger batteries on the thing itself, they will recharge naturally. The game kind of does that. So having a couple that just sort of sit there is not a bad idea. Right, I think if we put these roughly in the middle... Oh, now we got a storm. Right. I'm wondering about a cockpit, that's my main concern here.
Energy low.
Can't get at those. Oh, I can get at those. Okay, let's just do those before I get lost in the build. Yeah, so we're gonna need some form of lightning rod, otherwise something's gonna get smacked here. Heck, something else to worry about. Didn't have any of these problems on Europa. A few meteor showers, that was it. Yeah, so we could put a cockpit just on the front here. That would kind of work. Just a basic cockpit. Maybe try and do something a bit more clever, but not sure yet. Come on. Oh, you're still doing those. I queued a load of stuff up so that we'd have it when we needed it, but it's just clogging up things. I maybe shouldn't have done it. Right, let's take those off. Just have the stuff that we know we're using. And to get these batteries built, because if lightning does come down, it's quite likely going to hit the batteries. And
Energy critical.
in hitting the batteries, hopefully it won't hit something more important. I'm going to go back to the ship because of the storm. But I was going to build a chair just to save things. But I think for now, I think we've run out of time anyway. Especially with this storm going on. The sun still hasn't come up. So between episodes, I'll carry on mapping out our little ship and sit in the chair so I don't die. You can't see a thing. Look. Yeah, maybe we won't do that. Yeah, so I'll lay a bit more of the base out and continue with our little drone ship. I'm going to invite names for it. I'm thinking because there's going to be more than one of them, and hopefully they'll be flying about fairly independently. The name I have in my head is the Rat, or a Rat. But perhaps you guys can come up with a better name. Anyhow, thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you all again on the next one. Okay, take care now. Bye bye.